We welcome you to the semifinals of the JSBL. Danny Zersky, Vin Leggi alongside with you as Chris Smith rises, fires, could not hit on a three, and Vin. This is kind of amazing. Two teams that were the two of the worst in JSBL history matching up tonight. ACI Robin's Nest in 23 was the worst team, and Intern Helpers last year didn't win a game, and if they win, whoever wins tonight is going to their first ever JSBL finals.
You know, Dan, it's my first year as well. But from what I've heard, amazing turnarounds by this team. ACI has played amazing basketball these past couple games, as we have all seen. And Intern was really turning around from what I've heard. So this is going to be a very good game, and I'm excited.
Here's Fagan. Finds Dwayne Jones, who rises, fires strong on a three. Chris Smith with the rebound. Here he is the other way. Comes around a screen, got Kimbrough in the air and drew the foul. And he'll go to the line for three. It's 4-2. We are on a new streaming software tonight, so we will have you with all of the updated, upgraded stuff. And that one from Smith, the first one doesn't go. I'm trying to get you a nice score bug, so people that were upset about the score bug, you're not going to be too upset anymore. As Smith hits on his second. He's got one more. He drew a three-shot foul. You can see it's unbelievable. And tonight the late game is RKE and Stern. Stern's trying to go for their fourth straight championship, and Smith hits 1 of 3 from the line. Dwayne Jones with it. Has it up top, drives in, goes up with the left hand, it's automatic, and it's 5-4.
Dan, it's been that way for the last couple games for ACI. Dwayne Jones has really taken over.
Here's Salnave, been a nice addition to this Intern Helpers bunch. Pulls up from the foul line, shot no good, rebound. A loose ball foul, actually. It'll go against Emmett Hall getting the start tonight. Intern Helpers missing some of their big men. No stand back tonight. No Leon Daniels tonight as well. So a little bit of a short-handed bench for the Intern Helpers. Oh, nice speed. It's a three, and it's short for Micah Kerr. Here's Fagan, the rebound behind the back to Jones, who saved it. Got it to Fagan along the baseline. Another chance. Here's a three. It's up, and it's no good. Again, Kerr missing. Here's Smith. Drives, feeds, Lions, pull up from three. How about that? Christian Lyons from downtown. Here's Ibn Loyal, fouled. But man, Lyons not known for his three-point shooting. Pulled and hit there.
Christian Lyons has been one of those guys, whether it be in the starting rotation this year or coming off the bench, to really bring a spark to this Intern offense. Throwing down a couple dunks each game, so it's promising.
It's been incredible. I mean, he is a walking highlight reel, and I think we all knew that going into the season because of what he did with Larson. And he talked about how excited he was to be able to play with this Intern Helpers bunch after being on a mismatched Larson Ford squad, as Kerr hits them both. Here's Treadwell. Stops, feeds, Smith up top, drives in, floater, no, but what a putback by Christian Lyons. Unbelievable.
Almost spoke it into existence there, Dan.
Highlight right off the bait, right off the bat. Loyal thought about the three, dumps it in. Kimbrough, a guy who got MVP votes this year. Here's a three, it's up, and it is no good. Dwayne Jones missing there. Lyons taking it up. Finds Treadwell, newcomer of the year in the JSBL this past season. He'll pull up from three. No, rebounded by Loyal. Here's Jones, feeds Loyal. Step back, he'll pull from three in the face of Salnave, no good. Oh, another lob from Smith, this one off the mark. He was trying. Here's Jones the other way. To Loyal, the Euro, the left-handed layup is good.
ACI cuts the lead to 2 here at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter.
Here's Treadwell. No basket. Foul on the floor. So Jones picks up the foul. It'll be Treadwell on the inbound. He gets it into Chris Smith. Looks like Samir Kinsler has stepped in and walked into the building for ACI as well. So they have another man to their arsenal. Treadwell, Euro finds Emmett Hall, who lays it in. Emmett Hall, an incredible story, was a baseball player for a long time and now is finally taking up basketball. And heck, he's played pretty well down here. Here's Fagan, feeds corner, Loyal up for 3, no, rebound Kimbrough. Working down low on Hall, spins a left-handed layup, doesn't get the roll, but he's relentless and scores on a putback. 12-10.
Emmett Hall has played great all year, but this is going to be a tough challenge with Kimbrough tonight as Treadwell.
A 3 for Treadwell is up and good, and it's 15-10. Josh Treadwell hit that one from downtown. Here's Ibn Loyal. Finds Kimbrough. Kind of give him the dare through. They kind of want him to take it. Loyal will drive in, go up with the left hand. No, but a rebound and put back by Kimbrough. Riding the rim and putting it home. Here's Smith. Drives, kicks to the corner. Treadwell up with a 3. Too strong. Smith the rebound. Put back no good. Rebounded by Kimbrough. It'll be Jones taking it the other way. Jones, Fagan in the corner. He shot the 3 impeccably well as of late. Down the stretch for ACI Robbins Nest. Jones, fall away, jumper is good. 15-14. Fun first quarter to start so far. Salnave driving in on Fagan, and he's fouled. And that'll take us to our first immediate timeout of the night. 15-14 in a semifinal matchup. Intern and ACI Robbins Nest. Danny Zersky, Vin Leggio. Call on the floor has actually changed to a jump ball, so it'll be between Fagan and Salnave, 2 former Monmouth players, and Vin. Strong start for both of these teams. It's looked pretty solid from ACI and Intern helpers, and right now, it's a 15-14 game. Anyone can win it.
Honestly, it's going to stay this way all night, Dan. I feel it. 2 competitive teams competing to make their first final.
Yeah, really, coming from nowhere. I mean, the ACI Robbins Nest team was a team of full, just Brookdale guys last year, or 2 years ago, and then they finally got there. And same thing happened with Intern as Smith rises, fires, could not hit on a 3, gets it back, drives and feeds a Salnave who was cutting and laying it in. 17-14. Intern back in front. But unbelievable the rise of both of these teams and kind of doing it in the same yet kind of a different way. ACI all played together in high school, in youth, and Intern all playing together in pros. We'll see who wins out tonight. Kimbrough, fall away, baby, shot no good, rebound. And I believe it's an offensive goaltend.
And honestly, Dan, I think that it comes down to, we talk about it a lot in this league, who's going to show up. And this ACI team has been very consistent with showing up their starting five. And it's been working to their advantage a lot with the Dwayne Jones, Sam Fagan, and Jared Kimbrough.
You're 100% right on that as well.
As Tyreek Montgomery checks in for Sam Fagan, another key piece with a lot of energy coming off the bench this final stretch of the season for them.
Good defender as well. Lions, foul line, Jay short. Loyal tracks down the board. It'll be Jones the other way. Gets to his spot, feeds Montgomery in the corner. Shot no good, rebound. Fighting for it, Kimbrough wins it. Get to Montgomery. Back up top to the point guard, Jones. Under 3 minutes to play in the first. Jones drives, kicks, Loyal in the corner. Fall back, step back, three, no, rebound. Intern helpers. Strong defensive possession there. Salne found a cutting Treadwell, but a little too much hand fighting inside will result in a foul on Montgomery, his first. Noah Harris will check in for the Intern helpers, giving Salne a rest.
They're going to get Montgomery on a second here on possession.
Two very quick fouls. Unbelievable.
He will be a key piece in this game.
Yeah, and as long as he stays out of foul trouble, and right now he's hit it. Checked in him at the 3 minute mark, and in 28 seconds in, he's picked up 2 fouls. And it'll put Intern in the bonus, meaning Treadwell will shoot 2 at the line, and he makes his first. Treadwell had such a strong season.
Really impressive to come in and just do it.
Yeah.
Do his thing.
I mean, newcomer of the year, he won that. Was on the all-second JSBL team, so he's walking away with some pretty nice hardware into next season, and he's a really good pro player that's going to do well with the Jersey Shore Breaks. Here's Jones. Gets in and fouled. Shot no good, so he's got 2 at the line.
I don't know if they're going to give it to Hall or I think it's going to go to Lions.
Well, it's big because if it's on Hall, it's his third.
No, they're actually going to give it to Chris Smith.
Yeah, and you don't think you'd expect Chris Smith to be in foul trouble tonight, so you could live with him taking a foul there as Jones, his first shot's up and good. That's the big improvement I've at least noticed is the shooting's been better, but his free throw shooting this year, Dwayne Jones that is, has been incredible compared to last year.
I think he went 10 for 12 last game, which is crazy to think about.
And he's a guy that's always driving in, always drawing contact, and if he can do that and get the foul shots to go down, he's dangerous. Here's Treadwell. Finds Chris Smith down low. They try to get a play up for Hall. Shot no good. Good defense by the Nest. Kinsler now in the game. Finds Montgomery, who drives. Denied by Emmett Hall, who's had a good first quarter. Harris, Treadwell. Back to the corner. Harris, shot fake on a 3. Feeds Treadwell up top. Trying to put the moves on Kinsler. Here comes the screen from Hall. Finds Lyons. Thought about the 3. Drives in and tried for the poster. Couldn't get it down, but he was fouled. With 1:36 to play in this first.
We said it, human highlight reel. And if you don't foul there, you're almost being posted by ESPN every time.
I mean, that was, he went up there with some dangerous intentions. First one for Lions is no good. So Lions does one more.
Cashes in on the second.
I mean, you want to obviously get both, but you'll take 1 of 2. It's 20-15. Here's Dwayne Jones. Drives, kicks, finds Kimbrough. They have not shot the ball well in this first quarter and find themselves down by 5. Now it's 3. What a slam from Jared Kimbrough. Him and Lyons going back and forth tonight. Smith pull up from the baseline, no. Rebound and put back. Shot hard off the glass. by Hall, and it ends with ACI Robbins nest. Approaching a minute to play in this first. Montgomery, shot fake three. It's up, and it is no good. Rebound, tipped out, last touched by Kimbrough. And we'll have a substitution.
Another thing, Dan, I think might help the ACI team is the big bench compared to Intern.
I mean, it's a one-man advantage, and well, really, if Sean Grennan could go, you're a four-man advantage, but I don't know if Grennan can. I mean, you get the three-point shooting that he provides, and it's quite impressive. Smith found Lyons, and a layup is good. I mean, those two are just in complete sync right now. Dwayne Jones with it here. Oh, nice pass. It's a three. It's up. No good for Kinsler. Rebound. Last touched by Noah Harris. So ACI ball with 24.1 to play here in the quarter. Down by 5. Unbelievable. This is the matchup we've gotten. It's been a good one in this first quarter. Marquel Hardiman finds Montgomery, and they got to find something. 5 seconds. Here's Jones. He'll pull on a three. This one no good. Doesn't count to hit the shot clock. Game clock, that is, and it'll be a Intern ball. Chance to hold for the final shot. Here's Josh Treadwell. Gets a screen. Pulls on a three. It's up and it's good. And that's the quarter. Intern helpers take a 8-point lead into the second quarter. They lead ACI Robbins. That's 25-17. We'll be back with the start of quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back. Samir Kinsler finds Fagan, who rises, fires, could not hit on a three. Hardiman gets the rebound. He drives and flushes. That's a huge deuce for ACI Robbins as they had gone down by 8.
And a big rebound by Hardiman as Kimbrough takes a seat to start the quarter. They're going to need him to do a lot more of that.
Exactly, as they're going to miss here. Here's Kinsler. It's actually Montgomery. Thought about the three, steps back. Will take it out. Here's Fagan. Fagan could pull from here if he wanted to, but he's not. Drives, kicks to the corner. Montgomery, a three is up. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 3 at the line. So it'll be Montgomery at the line. He misses the first. He's got the second and the third. So it's 25-20. Here's Treadwell, fall away jumper, no. Rebounded by Micah Kerr. Montgomery, wild pass to Kinsler, who saved it. Loyal, here's Micah Kerr. Drives, got it up, no, but a foul. Sure if they'll rule it on the floor. No, it's going to be an on the floor foul, so it'll send Fagan over to the intern bench to inbound. So here's Kinsler, finds Micah Kerr. Drives, goes to the left, spins, and lost the ball. Excellent defense. Down the other end, they couldn't save it, and it goes to ACI. Fagan threw it away. It's Jameer Haddon, and then he's bumped. So
see, those are the possessions that you need for ACI. 5-on-4, Treadwell trailing. Take your time.
I mean, this is a team that they're very interesting in how they play pacing, because there's times where they'll go fast and they'll be like, whoa, and then there's times where they'll really slow it down and they'll take every second of that 24.
And get a really good look.
They haven't gotten many in this first quarter, in this first half. Here's Lyons with dangerous intentions. He slams it down. 27-20. Kinsler drives, fall away jumper, no, rebound Lions, and again, excellent defense by the intern helpers. Salnave, left hand, no, his rebound and put back, yes. Timeout. Timeout ACI Robbins Nest. Strong start to this one for the intern helpers. They lead by 9, timeout on the floor. Halfway through, 7:51 to play here in the semifinal. First of 2 tonight. Late one is RKE and Stern's trailer as Fagan rises, fires, could not hit on a 3. They were 0 of 12 in that first quarter, and it's continued here into the second. Smith with his back to the basket. Turnaround jumper, no, rebounded by Micah Kerr. Here's Dwayne Jones. Jones flips it to Kinsler, who rises, fires, and the 3's halfway down and out. They are struggling from beyond the arc. Here's Jameer Haddon. He'll try. This is a 2. It's short. Rebounded by Micah Kerr. They need Dwayne Jones in particular to keep going. He's had 7 in that first. Here's Loyal, and offensive foul.
That's an and 1.
No, that's an
That's crazy.
I saw someone say offensive foul, but it is a block, and it's a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play for him and Loyal. And that's incredible, I'll tell you that much.
That, I'm not going to lie to you, that looked like a big arm extension to me. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. Intern thought the same thing.
Well, my guess is that as much as the extension looked, there must have been a case where there wasn't a Loyal hits. That's a huge 3-point swing for ACI Robbins. There must have been non-planted feet, because that's the only reason that would have been called. Here's Chris Smith. Drives, floats, shot, no. Lions couldn't grab it up in the air. Here's Loyal running the floor. Drive, shot no good. But a travel. Dwayne Jones not happy with the referee, but I don't know. Here's Smith, drives in, denied. That one's a block by Edmund Loyal. And now, Ray Salnave's at odds with the officials. Would be united at the JSPL if someone wasn't mad at him. Here's Jones, lobs it up. Couldn't find Kimbrough. Ball flying in the air, comes to Loyal. One dribble, three is up and short. Airballed it. Here comes Chris Smith the other way. Gets a friendly bounce, and it's an 8-point game again. 6:08 to play here until half. In a low scoring first quarter. First half, I mean. Kinsler. ACI still has yet to hit on a three, and this one swatted out of bounds by Salnave. I mean, there's been some times where we've seen teams really struggle to get threes, but this has been a really tough start.
And Dan, the crazy thing is, they're only down 8.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It hasn't been like Intern's offense is lit it up either. This is playoff basketball. Jones drives, finds Edmund Loyal, who's ball hit out of bounds by Salnave, who is growing ever more irate with the calls on the floor. Jones inbound. Found Fagan, ball tipped out of bounds.
Oh boy.
Here's Lions, oh boy, watch out. Going to windmill and get some hot dogs.
That was a good one, Dan.
Maybe a shake as well. That one was, you could see it coming when he had the ball at half court. Here's Kinsler. Wow. Might have gotten away with a travel. Shot no good. Smith finds Haddon, who drives. Wild shot no good into the hands of Dwayne Jones. Jones finds Loyal, who found Kinsler, who left it short. Comes back to Jones, and he lays it in. My goodness, nothing has been easy for the first 15 minutes for ACI Robbins Nest. Here's Harris. His dad, Latif, suited up at night, and they haven't lost since.
Chris Smith with a little fake shot there.
Here's Harris. He rises, fires, and hits on a three. And the largest lead of the night for Intern Helpers is now 11. Jones. Down low to Kimbrough, offensive foul. And that'll take us to another timeout. Intern Helpers rolling in quarter number 2. They lead by 11. The ball. Drives in after the timeout. Shot is good.
Intern leading by 13 here. about the 4-minute mark in the second quarter.
They've looked incredible tonight, and you're thinking, with 4 minutes to go in the second half, ACI Robbins has 25 points. Kind of crazy. I don't think anyone expected it to be this low scoring at the start.
No, not at all.
And another one. This time Haddon gets in on the action, and ACI Robbins' nest is in danger now. They're down by 15. Here's Jones. Kimbrough with Hall on him is back to the basket. Here's the three, Jones. They need it, and they got it. Finally a three. It's the first one they've hit all night. And boy, did they need that.
Almost seemed like they really needed that to even have a chance.
I think you're right, and then right back and answer.
Don't get me wrong. I think ACI has a great chance to win this game still, but that needed to be a momentum switch.
It did, and the fact that they couldn't get it hurt. Here's Loyal. He slipped and fell, and then they're going to call a foul. And it'll be an inbound coming for the Nest.
Sam Fagan passes to Dwayne Jones.
Here's Jones. Step back three. Yes, it goes. Jones, a huge shot. And it's now just an 11-point game. Back-to-back threes for Jones. Haddon rises, fires, could not hit. Kimbrough the rebound. Jones again, he's feeling it. Another three. Timeout, Intern helpers.
A 9-point swing from Dwayne Jones.
Humongous. That's a 2.
8-point swing.
I thought they were going to take a timeout. They did not.
Sean Grennan checks into the game.
Yeah, Grennan hadn't played throughout that first half, but they need three-point shooting. And with Jones starting to get hot, they could use that duo. That one in the air. Smith gets it back and then threw it to Loyal.
Ibn Loyal gets a steal and a block in the same possession.
That's it. Not usually seeing that happen. And then whistle.
Christian Lyons looking to check in. And so does Josh Treadwell.
Third personal foul. You got to get him out of the game. And all of a sudden, it looked like this guy hadn't really found it. And they respond with an 8-0 run and have Dwayne Jones at the line to shoot free throws here. Sometimes it's just, it changes fast in these games, doesn't it?
It really does.
Jones misses the first. Lyons and Treadwell back in for Smith and Hall.
Intern looking for a big end of this quarter. Bringing in.
This is really, and it's cliche, but this could be the most important 2 minutes and 21 seconds in this game. As Jones gets that one to rattle in. Intern, if they go on a run here, could probably see themselves up 15. ACI continues their run, could be down by 4 or less.
And Dan, it could go either way.
It can. Had an open look for three. Yes! It flies and falls. And it's an 11-point game with 2 minutes to play in the half. Jones. Starting to get going. Drives, that left hand is automatic, but not there. Treadwell the other way. Pass tipped and intercepted by Jones. Finds Grennan, he can line him up fast. He fires and no, was short. Had an open look. 90 seconds to play in the half. Treadwell backing down Jones. Feeds Lyons, who was fouled. Minute 22 to play in this first half. They got to figure out a way to answer him, because they really haven't had an answer for him in this first half. He's got his first of 2.
as Christian Lyons knocks down the second. Increases Intern's lead to 13.
Yeah, it's been an impressive run. Intern Helpers has played excellent defense too, just 34 points allowed in the first minute with 1:10 to play as Jones rises again and hits on a three. And he needs help.
And the lead is cut to 10.
And he's single-handedly the reason they're not down by more.
Absolutely.
Here's Salnave, has Jones on him. Spins, fall away jumper, no, rebound, Kimbrough. ACI can cut it and lead more. Jones drives with the left hand, it's good, and he's on a run. It's an 8-point game. Treadwell with Loyal on him, 30 seconds to play in the half. 16-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Haddon lost the ball. Jones with it. Drives but the finish by Loyal and the foul. And ACI Robbins Nest has cut it to 6. What a run.
Dwayne Jones will take an extra 15 minutes of halftime for himself.
I mean, this is just utterly incredible. I mean, they've gotten off the deck in a huge way in the second quarter.
Ibn Loyal has a chance to cut this lead to 5.
Yeah, and for the way it's gone for ACI Robbins, you take that as a win. He does. ACI and Intern can now hold for the final shot. ACI gonna try to force a steal. They get it to Haddon. 13 seconds to shoot. They get it to Treadwell, the newcomer of the year. Does he have another moment in him? Treadwell, Haddon, fires, denied. They gotta get it up. Montgomery did, and it's a little too long at the buzzer. What a run for ACI Robbins Nest, though. Trailing by as much as 15. They've cut it to 5 at the half. We'll be back with the start of the second half after this short break on JSPL Hoops.
Vin Leggio here as Daniel Sturski just had to take an important phone call outside. Intern leads 47-42 at half. Side, 16 in the second quarter, bringing his grand total up to 23-2-1. Really leading this team basically on his back to the first half, and Ibn Loyal trails with 10 for the team. But you definitely want to see more out of Jared Kimbrough and Sam Fagan as I'll bring the ball up here. Kimbrough looked to have some things done during halftime at the table, so hope he's okay. Hardiman, as he drills a three. Micah Kerr, straight out of the break, cuts the lead to 2 for ACI. Josh Treadwell now. Chris Smith, working on Ibn Loyal, pulls up. No good. Dwayne Jones with the rebound. Pass to Ibn Loyal. Foul on Chris Smith. Ibn Loyal has a chance to tie the game, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, 36 seconds into the second half, and ACI has a chance to tie the game after really a bad first half, to be honest. 3 of 19 from 3. Rough shooting, but somehow, some way, they have a chance to tie the game. As Loyal misses the first. Can he cut the lead to 1? As he misses the pair. Crucial free throws. Chris Smith now, working on Loyal. Seems to have been the trend. As Haddon misses a 3. Fagan now working. Back to Jones. Jones pump fake. Tries to get it into Hardiman. Doesn't work, and Haddon just throws it away. 47-45 Intern here. About a minute into this third quarter on our first. In our early window game, Stearns and Arcade a trail. As Christian Lyons misses, put back good. 49-45 Intern. Sam Fagan now. Swings to Ibn Loyal. Swings to Dwayne Jones. Dwayne Jones, no good. Rebound, Chris Smith. Swings to Christian Lyons. Haddon from the corner, looks like a 2. Drills it. Jamir Haddon having a pretty good game. That gets his total up to 7. Looking to be that third option for them. Dwayne Jones pulls. Automatic. Dwayne Jones has been on fire, up to 26 in the game. I don't know the call here. I thought there was a chance for delay of game. No. Josh Treadwell bring the ball up for Intern. Trying to increase their lead from 3. 2 no good. Rebound Micah Kerr. Dwayne Jones again. Tie game, ladies and gentlemen, in the early window. 51-51. 7:20 to play in the third quarter here. And it is loud in the gym. Josh Treadwell lays it in. Dwayne Jones seems to be the go-to guy here for ACI. Basically the entire game. Micah Kerr from the corner. No good. Up to Haddon, to Lyons. And 1. Christian Lyons increases Intern's lead to 4 with a chance to increase to 5 at the line. Looked like he really wanted to punch one down there. As Kimbrough checks into the game, looks to have a really good half for this ACI team. A key piece as Micah Kerr heads to the bench. And also Samir Kinsler checking in for Hardiman. Christian Lyons misses. They're going to get a foul. It'll go against Chris Smith. That is his second foul. Out of bounds, going Intern's way. Here's Treadwell. Swings to Haddon. Haddon working inside on Fagan with the right hand, no good. Kimbrough. Cross court to Fagan. He pulls, no good. Intern helper's ball. Josh Treadwell now. Swings it to race Salnave. Salnave drives on Kimbrough. Looks like a foul on Kimbrough. That'll be his third. As Tyreek Montgomery looks to check into the game. My fault. Foul on Jameer Kinsler. Ray Salnave, his first, is good. Derek Montgomery checks in for Sam Fagan. Salnave knocks down the pair, increasing the lead to 6 for Intern helpers. Dwayne Jones now pushing the ball. Kinsler, 3. And hits. Lead cut in half. Instant impact from Kinsler off the bench. Josh Treadwell now. And that seems to be a foul on Tyreek Montgomery as he hit the floor. That's going to be his third. Treadwell the inbound into Salnave. Pass into Chris Smith. Chris Smith driving on Loyal. Very late call there. Chris Smith shooting to hit the line. Hits his first. His second. Ace drove. Dwayne Jones with the ball, down 5. ACI looking to stay in fight here. Dwayne Jones pulls and hits again. They're going to call it a 2, so lead is cut to 3 for Intern. Treadwell pulls up, automatic. Josh Treadwell having himself a great game. Ball into Ibn Loyal. Ibn Loyal is fouled. They're going to get Christian Lyons here. Loyal has a chance. As we're going to take a media timeout. 61-56 Intern. We'll be right back, folks.
We welcome you back. 61-56. Thanks for holding down the fort, Van. And
Of course, anytime.
it'll see Ibn Loyal at the line, and it's continued to be a success for ACI Robbins, who have kept this game at 5, make it 4. They're right in striking distance to get right back in and take the lead even.
Absolutely. It looks like Dwayne Jones didn't skip a beat during halftime, Dan. I know that you were on a very important phone call.
I was, and Loyal's got the second, and it's a 3-point game with 4:47 to play here in this third quarter. In a game where both of these teams weren't scoring at all, and now they can't stop scoring. Here's Treadwell. Rise, fire, and missing on a 3. Parker Dortch is in the building. He'll be playing in game number 2. But right now, the star of game number 1 is Dwayne Jones, who has kind of taken over for ACI Robbins Nest. Montgomery found Kimbrough in a crowd of 2. Fires out to Kinsler to tie the game. He hits.
Same spot. Same spot as about 2 minutes ago, Dan, while you weren't in the gym.
And we are tied at 61. Oh, yeah, I got to call it. Offensive foul.
That is what Tyreek Montgomery does for this squad. Takes charges, gets on the ground.
I mean, this is just good defense, planted the feet, and got the call. Number 4 on Jameer Haddon.
We got a tie game.
So Jones a chance to give ACI Robbins the lead. Kimbrough finds Dwayne Jones, finds Kimbrough, drives in for the lead, no, but a foul. And he will shoot 2 at the stripe with a chance to put ACI Robbins Nest in front. We've had 1 tie, no lead changes today, and we are on the precipice of maybe having our first.
Jared Kimbrough from the charity strike.
Kimbrough in that first half was pretty quiet.
And there it is.
ACI Robbins says their first lead of the night. 3:45 to play in the third quarter. I mean, Kimbrough, a guy that accolades galore, was a defensive player of the year this year, was an MVP candidate, finished 3rd behind Spence and Robinson. And they almost turn it over. Everything in kind of disarray for Intern right now, trailing by 1. Treadwell finds Salnave open from the wing, and he hits on a 3. That's a huge bucket for Salnave. Oh, did he need that? The team need that. And we have our second lead change of the night. Kinsler finds Jones. Jones, swing, Kinsler. He's got 8 to shoot. Jones rises, fires, and hits on another 3. Unconscious. 65-64. What a performance. Here's Treadwell. Gets to the left hand. Blocked by Kimbrough. The defensive player of the year making a play. Montgomery, 3. No, but a foul.
They're going to get Josh Treadwell.
Yeah, you're right. And I mean, that's obvious. You can't not call that.
Boy, would have that been a crazy swing for ACI.
Oh my God, the 4-point play. I mean, ACI Robbins has got themselves a crowd in here tonight. So it'll be 3 for Montgomery. He's got the first.
I mean, Dan, every time they put up a shot, this right side of the bleachers goes nuts. It's almost, it's great for them.
Yeah, it's like it's literally like they're playing a home game.
Absolutely.
66-64 the score.
And Jakari Spence is in the building.
Yeah, the JSPL MVP popping out for game number 2. He wasn't going to miss this.
Nah.
Trying to give Stearns their 4th consecutive championship win. It'll be a battle between two past and present for Monmouth as Montgomery hits all 3. It'll be Treadwell now the other way. Drives in, shot, no, but a foul. And in that second matchup, you get Jack Collins and Jakari Spence, teammates and on a team that lost only 1 home game a couple of years ago. That was a memorable team, had some memorable moments. And obviously, everyone's going to look back at that Spence buzzer beater against Northern Illinois that came with a lot of emotion as well.
ESPN #1.
Yeah, and then later that season, Xander Rice said, "Hold my beer." One-upped him in just an unbelievable fashion. But that was, I spent 4 years watching college basketball at Monmouth University, and that one was really a fun team to watch.
As Josh Treadwell cuts the ACI lead, as we haven't said a lot today.
We barely said. We only been saying it for like the past 2 minutes.
Yep, it's a 3.
Here's Jones. Gets a screen from Kinsler. They're going to send a double and then a foul on, I believe that's Charles Funches. It is. So he's in the game and he picks up a foul. That's going to be free throws. Both teams in the penalty. So Jones has 2 at the free throw line. Jay, I mean, this is just an incredible scene. I mean, the gym is packed as Jones hits the first. And the thing, I don't know how anyone found parking tonight.
Crazy.
With the wrestling that was going on the other side. Jones hit them both.
It's what he does best.
5-point game. Intern helpers trailing 70-65. Chris Smith rises, fires, and tried to draw contact, and very smartly, Kinsler didn't even put his hands up. Now Kinsler on the baseline, trapped in the corner, found Loyal. Montgomery rises, shot fake on a 3, and was short. Rebound by Loyal. Jones, 3, no. Rebound, Treadwell, and it'll go out of bounds, last touched by ACI. Tough night for Chris Smith. They've found a way to keep him in check.
Josh Treadwell looking to continue having a great second half, regardless of the score.
Lions with his back to the basket. Finds Funches. Back up top. Treadwell finds the corner. It's Lions who rises, fires short on a 3. Rebound, Dwayne Jones, who's had to do a little bit of everything tonight. They tried to get it in. Ball deflected. Here's Chris Smith with a head of steam to the rim. Lobs it up and a finish. Christian Lyons again.
The human highlight reel of the JSBL.
Here's Kimbrough answering back with a flush of his own. Both of these guys going back and forth in corner number 3. Treadwell rises and couldn't hit on a 3. Oh, here's a shot turnaround off the window for Kinsler.
Samir Kinsler has really just pieced together a great game for this ACI team.
ACI Robbins this with a 22-point swing. They now lead by 7. A lot of hand fighting with Smith and Montgomery down low, and they're going to get Montgomery on the foul. foul, so that's going to be free throws for Smith. Montgomery will check out. It's tough. Both were hand fighting, and they end up getting Montgomery on the foul.
And it'll look like Sean Grenham will check in for the 21 seconds.
Yeah, get Montgomery a little bit of a break and a reset. And tell you what, the bench and the players in there have made a difference. ACI Robbins Nest looked really like they couldn't buy anything in that first half, and everything's gone down for them in quarter number 3. A 32-point quarter can cap it off with some more. Shot clock turned off.
This is what you bring Sean Grenham into the game for. Get him open.
Try to get him off. Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for a guy that was one of the best volume 3 shooters.
Oh, boy.
Don't matter! Kimbrough and the hang on the rim. Treadwell at the buzzer, couldn't get it to go. ACI Robbins Nest a quarter away from their first title game. They lead by 7. We'll be back with the start of the 4th quarter after this. Start of the 4th quarter. Intern Helpers needs a run. They're down by 7, and a lot of that is unbelievably ACI Robbins Nest, a 12-point turnaround. They go up by 12 at that quarter, and another turnover, and this place is getting louder and louder. Unbelievable.
It is a home game for ACI.
No, it really is.
This is crazy. It's like a high school game.
And a lot thanks to Dwayne Jones. He's 36 of the 76 points. He's almost at half of ACI Robbins' points tonight.
And mind you, 36 is already 2 more than last game's total, and he was the player of the game. He had 34.
Yeah, you're right. He's been the player of these playoffs. As Kinsler rises, fires, no, but a foul on a 3-point attempt.
They're going to get Treadwell for his 3rd.
Yeah, that's number 3 on him. Treadwell's been effective in this game as well. It's been Lyons and Treadwell, but Smith has struggled, Haddon has struggled, and when you're missing Leon Daniels and James Standback, who are 2 of your better offensive players,
it's tough.
It's tough to win. And again, this is a league, you're at the whims of who's going to show up on any given night, and tonight, Intern Helpers haven't been as fortunate. But even if they don't come back to win this game, and there's a lot of time left, Kinsler hits the first. What a season they've had. Truly just an incredible run from a team that didn't even win a game last year to a team that entered the half with a lead and a chance to go to the finals. Kinsler hits the second. And these games are wars of attrition, and maybe Intern Helpers have just run out a little bit of gas. A lot of time left, though. Only a 9-point deficit.
Make it 10.
Yeah, that's 3 key free throws for Samir Kinsler. Here's Chris Smith, drives, follow-away jumper is no good. Rebound, tipped out by Funchess. Kinsler grabs the miss. Dwayne Jones with the ball. Jones Kimbrough up and under. Finds Grennan, rises. 3. Skadoosh! What a 3 for Grennan. And ACI Robbins, yes, has the crowd going wild. Oh, nice basket for Treadwell. They needed that. Kinsler on a 3. No, but a foul. Offensive foul. Kicked out the leg, and it's going the other way. It's a huge offensive possession. Down 11 for the Intern Helpers. Trying to keep their season alive and play tomorrow night. Treadwell fires to Salnave in the corner. It's a 3, it's up, and it's good. Oh, did they need that? And it's an 8-point game.
With 8 minutes to play.
But they needed something there. It cuts it to 8 and kind of settles down this raucous crowd that is formed in the gym.
I don't know if it's going to calm down, Dan, the way ACI is playing.
I tell you what, I don't think so either, but they can try. The best way to calm them down is to take the lead. Fall away for Loyal, and 1. And this place explodes.
As Loyal misses at the strike.
But still.
10-point game.
I mean, this place, you talked about quieting down the crowd. I don't think anything's going to do it. Smith didn't get the English. And I tell you what, the left side of the court tonight is
crickets.
No, but it might actually be affecting depth perception. The entire summer, there hasn't been an instance where they've been shooting with the bleachers out compared to tonight, where I think it's affecting the depth perception. Because if you look at it, both teams, when facing the left side of the court tonight, and this is interesting to see how this plays on, have not been as good as Lions. And 1. That's a huge basket. But
that's a crazy take, Dan. But hey, let's roll with it. I think that's a crazy take.
Just listen to this. Listen to this.
I understand ACI had a rough first quarter, first half.
So if you look at through the 3 quarters, the teams that have shot on the right side of the court, the Warrior side of the court, as this one doesn't go, have scored 25, 22, and 34.
70 points. 80 points.
81 points compared to 17, 22, 22, 61. So 81 to 61 on both sides of the floor have been the points distribution tonight through 3 quarters. And that's a block, but a foul. Salnave can't believe it. I mean, when you're going somewhere, it's a depth perception thing. I really think it is.
I'm going to give it to you this way, right? I think Intern run out of gas. And I think ACI picked up at the right time. They're basically home crowd picked up. That's what I think.
Maybe.
But that's a crazy take. And you might be right.
But I mean, it's not crazy when you put it into perspective.
I say at the end of the game, we asked 3 players from the losing side if it was a depth perception.
I will ask in my post-game interview and see what.
Ask.
If the score holds, it's going to be Dwayne Jones. I mean, we're not kidding ourselves here. As Kinsler makes the first. So, we'll ask Dwayne Jones that said question when he gets up here.
Was it the depth perception? That's the exact question that we're asking.
Yes. It's a social experiment, you know?
Yes.
As Kinsler, that's a friendly roll. And Intern Helpers takes a timeout. 7:24 to play here in the 4th quarter. ACI Robbins leads by 10. Intern helpers ball with 7:23 to play. And Dan Yazerski, Vin Leggio here with you tonight. And Vin, what does intern helpers have to do to get themselves back in the game?
Honestly, block out the crowd.
And that's a good start. Smith gets the finger roll, and it's an 8-point game. And David Smith has just found his way into the gym. We're going to interrogate him over here. Here, Jones finds Grennan. Back to Jones. Grennan fires, hits on a three. And it's an 11-point game. Treadwell now the other way. Drives, blocked by Kimbrough, but a foul. So you will go to the line for two. You know, you've heard a different voice, and no Alec tonight. David Smith has just walked into the gym with 6:39 to go in the fourth quarter of the first game. Trying to figure out where did he come from?
So
You slept through it?
I was golfing this morning from like 7:45 to 11. Then I had an neurologist appointment. After that, I fell asleep. Thought I snoozed it. Didn't snooze it.
Oops.
I mean, like not actually, but
What did Greg say?
he was like, "You're late, real late."
And a foul. We on? I'm assuming we're not on.
Oh, we're on.
We've been on this entire time.
So you probably just heard David Smith was golfing this morning.
Yeah, David Smith golfing, forgets to turn on his alarm. Real responsible. And he'll now run over to the scorer's table.
Let's remind everybody, he graduated college.
Listen, I graduated college too. I don't think that's a fair excuse.
We love David. Nothing wrong with some golf in the morning.
I played golf the other day for the first time ever.
What course?
Bel Air, right out.
Oh,
if you
that's
go
a
on
great
34,
first course.
Right outside here, yeah.
Kyle Cardacy in the
Kyle
building.
Cardacy in the building, and that automatically makes it an interesting matchup, considering what he said to one Kevin Mattel the last time he walked out of this building. So Lyons has two at the line. And missed the first.
Lead is 10. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play. What do you think Intern needs to do, Dan?
I mean, you need to come down here and hit a couple of threes and kind of get the momentum, which hasn't been at all in your favor in this second half, to get back into this game. Lyons is one more, and he makes it. 9-point game, still nowhere close to over. 80 in ACI Robbins Nest sits 6 minutes away from their first ever JSBL championship, but they turn it over here. And another turnover, but a foul. And Grennan just shot it on the opposing team's basket. Have you ever seen that? Unbelievable.
I mean, in my first year, I've never seen it.
Moment. It is. Treadwell finds Salnave, and a three here could cut it to 6. Smith backs his way in. Falls away, blocked by Loyal. They get it back, but they're gonna call a, oh my, offensive foul. It'll go on Salnave. Second on Salnave, and intern helper. I mean, they couldn't believe it.
So 9-point lead.
And that's it. Like you're giving away, you just gave away possession. ACI can continue to try to salt it away here. 5:30 to play. They get it in. Kimbrough lost it, and a foul, and that is number 5. So Kimbrough will go to the line to shoot free throws. And it's unbelievable, the crowd tonight have really rode and have really given the intern helpers the business. There's a technical getting assist. I mean, this is just, I've never seen anything quite like this. This is incredible.
This crowd is really into it.
That they are. So Kimbrough has one more technical, and then timeout, intern helpers. ACI Robins Nest getting closer to their first ever JSBL championship game. We'll be right back. We welcome you back. 5:25 to play in the fourth quarter of the JSBL semifinals, round number 1. And the intern helpers and ACI Robins have matched up pretty well tonight. And, oh, Kimbrough. Did he step out? Yeah, he did. It's turnover. I mean, every possession becomes equally more and more important for intern helpers. They need to score here down 10. Salne fires up, no, rebound. Fighting, he gets it out of midair in a fight. They get it to Haddon. Haddon launches on a 3, no. Rebounded by Kimbrough. 5 minutes to play. Fagan wanted to take the 3. Finds Jones. Kimbrough's gonna set a screen. Jones, Grennan on a 3, no, rebound. Loyal tried to clean it off the glass, he couldn't. Treadwell drives in, puts one up and in.
Now I'm going to point out something very interesting here. Down the
8-point game.
stretch, we have not seen Tyreek Montgomery in the fourth quarter.
No, and you know what? They really haven't needed him to this point, but I'm sure you're trying to save him.
For probably that last 3 minutes.
Yeah, would be playing with those 4 fouls. Here's Kimbrough again. Held ball. It'll be a jump ball. And do we have another timeout? We have another timeout. Final one of the night. 4:11 to play. And the ACI Robins Nest are 4 minutes, 11 seconds away from a JSBL championship game. final 4-11 here in the JSBL semifinal. Game number 1 winner moves on to the JSBL championship game. Will take on either RK Athletic or Stearns Trailer. Danny Zersky and Vin Leggio. And Vin, just incredible tonight what the intern helpers have stalled out with. Ooh. Almost had a violation. Couldn't have that. 4:11 to play. Kimbrough doesn't win the tip. Haddon wins it. Here is Treadwell. Comes around a screen. Stops, turns, fires in. Gets it up Funches, who was blocked, but a foul. And a chance to cut into the lead and cut it to 6. I mean, if you look at it tonight, both teams haven't been great from the stripe.
No.
Both were shooting in the 60s through the first 3 quarters. As what a friendly roll for Funches there. Cuts it to 7. They got one more here at the line.
Charles Funches looking to make an impact here down the stretch.
Missed. Loyal the board. The 5 on the floor right now are Jones, Kimbrough, Kinsler, Loyal, and Fagan. For intern helpers, it's Salnave, Harris. It's Salnave, Lyons, had it as Fagan. Foul line, pull up, no. Rebound and put back by Loyal, no. And somehow, with all the contact, they don't call a foul. Had into the line, blocked. And that, no foul call, they went to play. Jones, left hand, no. Rebound, Lyons, who just threw it to midcourt. And now they call a foul, and that'll send Fagan to the line. Chance for Fagan to earn his first points of the night. It was just a wild sequence there. So Fagan, with 3:21 to play, 2 humongous free throws here to salt it away. His first one up and good. Huge. I feel like that first one is so much more important than that second one, and we'll see if he can hit the second one here at the line. This is a huge one. And got them both. Fagan's first points of the night are 2 huge ones, and it's a 9-point game. You have to wonder when intern will start thinking about the 3. Treadwell. Got a man in the air, pulls and hits on a deuce.
The lead is back to 6.
Back to 7 with
7.
3 minutes to play.
Never too hot at mental math, Dan.
Happens. Here's Loyal, Euro, step in, finger roll, layup is good. .244 to play. Treadwell has it here. Thought about the 3. Drives in, lost the ball. ACI Robbins Nest possession. Unbelievable. They've just continued to shoot themselves in the foot down the stretch.
As Josh Treadwell hits the bench.
And one of the best players in the JSBL this year has been lifted. Here's Loyal. 2:22 to play. Drives in, layup is good. David Loyal extends the lead to 11. Here's Lyons. They need anything they can get at this point. Funches thought about the 3. Finds Smith, who drives in, floats it down. Lyons tipped it out. And last touch by ACI with under 2 minutes to play. 1-5-5 separated the ACI Robbins Nest and a JSBL title game berth. And unbelievable how far they've come. Smith lays it in. keeping it close. Fagan. It's Loyal with the ball. Jones came into this quarter with 36. Do they get him a touch here? They double. And a foul. So it'll send Loyal to the line with 1:36 to play in the game. Two biggest free throws for Ibn Loyal, and his first one is good. It's a 10-point game. Continue to work to salt away this one, and we talked about this game with two of the most unlikely teams coming into the season, and both haven't disappointed at all. Oh, Loyal gets his own miss, and ACI can continue to salt away some clock. Kinsler with 6 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Kinsler, Kimbrough! And a slam. And that might do it. As Salnave misses on a 3. Rebound comes to Haddon. Salnave, corner 3 is up and good. Oh, did they need that? With 1:03 to play. You got a foul. Fagan, under a minute. Fagan. Just trying to take off clock. They almost turn it over. Jones drives. Fagan, corner 3 is up. No. Rebound. Intern helpers. Salnave fires on a 3 and hits. Timeout. ACI Robbins Nest. And oh, out of nowhere.
It's a 6-point game.
Oh my goodness. You think we've seen it all, but we haven't. 41 seconds to play. We'll stay right here as it continues. It continues to be a game where we've just seen back and forth. So it's a huge chance here, and you think, what do you draw up in this huddle if you're ACI Robbins? So just to get the ball in. Intern's going to come with their best, try to get you outplay, and it's a 12-point game just not too long ago. As Boogie Ford Banks come into the arena. Denzel Banks, last game's player of the game for RKE. Here, it'll be Smith to. I don't know why Smith was on the bet. I don't know what is going on. And they are able to advance it past half court. ACI Robbins Nest has to just salt this away with 41 seconds to play, and it's got to be an instant foul from Intern helpers. You can go back in the last 2 minutes. They haven't fouled yet. Fagan lost the ball on the ground, but there's the foul. So these are two huge free throws for Fagan. Fagan, Stad Joe, coaching this group alongside Jimmy McDonald. And Fagan, really, a guy that went to Monmouth for 4 years, with an inspirational story, had wonderful experiences there, and he's got a chance to help his team get to the JSBL championship game. Missing the first free throw, though, so leaves the door slightly open for the Intern helpers. One more. Fagan knocks in the second. That's a huge free throw. Salnave fires. No. Rebounded by Loyal. And it's getting closer. Fagan, they get it across. Fagan to Kinsler, and they can basically take it down to single digits. And finally they foul. And ACI Robbins Nest, it's just about over. They're gonna get a chance to play for the JSPL Championship tomorrow night, but what a season for the intern helpers who came out of nowhere, went from winless last year to the #2 seed and had just an unbelievable season, finishing 6-2, tied for the best record with Stearns Trailer. And it's gonna end sourly, but they should be incredibly proud with all the wonderful work they did down here this summer. And Chris Smith has just been sent to the bench. Both referees having to hold him back. And I think, did Chris just get ejected? Yeah, I think he might have been. Well, we reached the ejection quota for the night. Yeah, Chris Smith will walk out. Ejected after the crowd had kind of been gesturing to him, and yeah, we see the graphic on the screen. Nice graphic there.
Nick Dole behind the graphics all season, just great job.
I mean, this man's the wunderkind right here. I mean, what this kid can do with technology is unlike anything I've ever seen.
As a friend, I'm just so proud and just the person he's become.
Maybe you should buy him Dairy Queen tonight.
Oh.
I mean, you do want to go all the time.
I mean, believe it or not, I don't have money for Dairy Queen.
So why you keep wanting to go?
You got paid today.
Yeah, so it'll be Kimbrough shooting the Tex. First one's up and good. And again, we just want to shout out the intern helpers who had quite the unbelievable season, defying all odds, and their season's going to come to a heartbreaking finish, but a huge shout out to a team that really defied and exceeded all expectations this year and became one of the most fun watches in the JSPL. Looking forward to seeing what a lot of those guys are going to do for the Jersey Shore Breaks this upcoming season. Here's Sal. Salone fires, hits. It's not over.
It's over.
And it is going to be over.
ACI
Robbins Nest finds their way to the JSPL Championship game, taking down the intern helpers 102-97. And from no wins and last place 2 years ago to the final two, they have a chance to win their first JSPL championship tomorrow night. They come down from 15. Yeah, that's right. They trail by as much as 15 at one point in this game. They'll be playing for the championship tomorrow night against the winner of Stearns and RKE in the second one. We'll be right back with tonight's star of game number 1 after this break.
more proud of my team that we formed. It's not surprising to me that we're going to the championship. We play really well together.
You guys have played as well as anyone. You guys trailed by 15
Yep.
in that first half, really struggling offensively. Can you speak to kind of the little bit of a depth perception thing with the bleachers being out for the first time all year?
I don't know. I think it's cool. I knew there's going to be a lot of people here. I wouldn't really put it on the depth perception. I put it on, I think we just were jittery to start that game out. I think I did a somewhat good job of getting hot early to kind of give us a little bit of flow. But I think that just goes to my leadership skills. Sam's a really good leader, just keeping guys in it. Like, yo, they only got 7 guys tonight. We got 9, I think. Let's just keep working. I think they'll break down, and that's exactly how it panned out. So,
you guys look like you're so in touch with each other, and you and Jared Kimbrough especially, you guys grew up playing together. How much fun is it to play with a guy that you've played for this long?
Super fun. I love him to death, man. That's one of my closest friends. He kind of led the way as far as going pro at a Neptune. It's a very select few that make it out at Neptune in basketball. So he was one of the first guys to really set the tone. So I just try to follow his lead. So I think our connection, I also think our respect for each other, we both respect each other very well. So it's not surprising to me that we play well together.
2 more for me, Dwayne.
Yep.
1, the crowd tonight, utterly incredible for you guys. How much did that help you guys feed into the energy that was going on in that second half?
Really good. All those guys down there that are loud the whole time, those are all my best friends. All grew up together, so they come. Big advantage. He actually got on us pretty hard to start that second quarter. A lot of guys were complaining. I wouldn't say really complaining. Actually, I would say just want to win so bad, but it's just so many voices. And he shut everybody down and let them know that, like, we're going to do this, we're going to stick with this, and win or lose, we're going to go with this plan. So I respect him very much, and he's a great guy to have going into tomorrow. I'm very confident that we'll win the championship tomorrow.
Dwayne Jones, the leading scorer for ACI Robins Nest, leading them to their first ever championship appearance. Dwayne, congrats on the win tonight.
Yes, sir. See you tomorrow. Let's
See
do
you
it.
tomorrow. We'll be back with tonight's second game after this.
Have a good night, guys.